Hello friends, my name is Julia, and for those of you who don't know me, I am on a journey to paying off my student loans as fast as possible, and I have 32,000. I'm here to give you a summary of my budget and expense update for the end of September and how I did. So let's get started. I budgeted $3,716 and I ended up spending $3,480.47. So that means I saved $236. So let's dive in how and where I saved that amount. So again, I'm going to go over the expense, the budget, the actual amount, and the difference. So cruise, I budgeted 500 and there was no change. So the actual was 500. Rent, I budgeted 800 and ended up spending $750. That means I saved $50. Again, I am still renting a room for my friend because my house is getting renovation. I can come during the day as I please, but I can't sleep here. Unfortunately, they told us that we can come back in 6 to 8 weeks when the renovation was going to be done. But today we were notified that it's going to be an additional 6 weeks on that 8 week. So I was devastated, but it is what it is. So I will continue with the next one. So gym membership, I budgeted $26 and I ended up spending $25.35, which means I saved 65 cents. Car/insurance, I budgeted $300 and I ended up spending $185.79, which means I saved $114.21. Phone, I budgeted $40, so again, nothing happened. Grocery, I budgeted $300 and I ended up spending $139.06, which means I saved $160.94. I have been getting some free dinners, so that has been helpful lately. And it also has decreased my grocery expense. So gas, I spent $100. I budgeted $100 and I ended up spending $66, which means I saved $33.60, which I'm kind of surprised by this because I thought it was going to be more due to the fact that my commute is further from work, but it was not the case. So the extra, guys, I am quite aware of this, and I know awareness is key when it comes down to budgeting. So with the extra category, I budgeted $150 and I spent $273.87, which means I was over by $123.87. Again, my goal is to go back and make adjustments starting October because I kind of wanted to see how things were going with the new place that I'm staying at because the commute is longer, so I thought I was going to spend more money on gas so I can make adjustments in October. Student loans, nothing changed. I budgeted $1,500. Again, I was under budget again because I budgeted $3,716 and I ended up spending $3,480.47, which means I saved $236 this month. I am pretty proud of myself. Again, I'm going to put the extra into my emergency for things that come up. You know how life is unpredictable, especially when you own a vehicle, oil change, tires, all these different things. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you at the end of October to give you the summary of October. All right, guys, bye.